Hey everybody, this is Napoleon Total War, the Darth mod. This is the third time I've tried to record this video. Yeah, both times I forgot to click the microphone and turn the sound on. But today we'll be viewing a battle that I played against the AI to show you that the Darth mod actually has decent AI. So there was one battle that I actually lost to the AI, but I forgot to save that, so I'm just gonna watch this one where I ended up winning. This is the Italian grasslands map. This thing takes a while to like. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna hit fast because it takes a while, and I'm gonna wait until all the troops are finished being deployed, and then I'll show you the units. Because it takes a while for everything to load up. But I can, since I never removed him, show you the general, Marshal Ney. And I'm just gonna, these are my favorite uniforms, the cavalry. Yeah. Yeah, their uniforms are best in this mod, and in the game. Okay, now things are starting to. So I'm gonna wait till they're done, well, I'm done, since this was me planning done deploying. Some of them doesn't take too long. My strategy is very complex. Also, I will at the end of this battle, you'll notice that I had less men, but also that's because I had conscripts, which are very bad, and I had these guys, which also break pretty easily. There's just kind of a break and come back though, so. But they can't hold a position for very long. But yeah, that's the reason why. Numbers, well, the British have better soldiers. All theirs are like foot or the Coldstream Guard. I think I have like 2 regiments. Okay, now everything's deployed. Jeez. Outside these, though. Okay, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. 6-pound foot artillery, 6-inch howitzer, another some dragoons, fusiliers, just basic line infantry. 2, and then chasseurs. Here's my reserve filled with the old guard, the best soldiers. Fusiliers, grenadiers, the tallest, strongest men, and the young guard, which is made up of the best conscripts from the year. We have 3 fusiliers and lancers, conscripts, and then French, Dutch 2E Regiment de Chevaux, les Lancers de la Garde. Yeah. So my strategy here was to use these as a reserve, which I knew they're probably gonna be used from the center. These 2 would stretch out along these mountains while the cannons would come up on this curve. They would hold this town, conscripts, while I would push them on the right over here. And then on my left, I had these 3 units. Well, 4, if you count the cavalry. And I had them swing up and encircle the enemy. I didn't have anyone to hold the position over here. The house. Oh yeah, that house over here kind of holds it if I needed to, and I could send men into it, soldiers. But now I'm gonna see the British. Here is Major General Picton. You'll see him a lot during the battlefield. He charges in a few times. I don't know where he is. He has a top hat on. You wouldn't think that he'd be hard to spot. Oh, whatever. You have light dragoons, foot guards, Black Brunswickers, line infantry, King's German Legion. These guys are pretty elite too. Just more foot, dragoons, rifles, and regiments. And light foot, 5-inch howitzers and 6-pound horse artillery, rifles, 6 skirmishers. The Coldstream Guard. There you go. Also, Highland Foot also. This is a lot like, so they have like really good units. So you can see on both flanks they kind of send their cavalry out first to patrol. And they also move their artillery up to get a better vantage point. But they don't end up taking it here, which I think after they kind of cemented this position, which, spoiler alert, they eventually do. They should have had their cannons up here. But this town will hold heavy fighting throughout most of the battle. As you can see, the balance of power to be slightly delayed, but that more takes into account how many numbers you have, not the quality. Because if you had like 2 conscripts, here would be in favor of 1 unit of the old guard, which I think 1 unit of the old guard takes down 2 conscripts. They also have only 320 men, because the elite units don't have as many as normal. That's, another reason why they have like 600 less than I do. Now looking back on this battle, I really shouldn't have had my artillery up here, because they don't end up really doing anything. Also, I should have flung these guys on a ledge, because for some reason the game doesn't let you film square on a ledge. Anyway, over here is when I use my lancers to kind of clear the area of the British dragoons and my infantry. So you can say in this cavalry battle, my dragoons flee all the way over here while theirs eventually regroup. So early in the battle, they have a cavalry. I have all my units run, probably in a Probably not a good idea. I hope that music's not right. Still bringing up my cannons. My cannons really don't do anything in this battle. So basically, they also have a 2 cannon advantage. See over here, cavalry battle. These guys are basically saved by my infantry from the squares. My infantry wasn't able to deploy into squares as quickly. They would have had a cavalry advantage. They still do. Fine. Just bet I am able to square. I'm not a very good square, because there's a lot of friendly
Our men
fire.
are running, sir!
And you can see my lancers, I think it might be something, but mine are fleeing. Because mine are fleeing this way towards the red line, and theirs are fleeing that way. So they now have cavalry. So the cavalry, when it regroups, will have good advantage. If it regroups, I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, I continue on my march in questionable lines. And I'm kind of mixed about how maybe I should have continued on the flank over here, joined instead of, providing flanking fire from the village, which eventually they separate. But
Nos fusils, monsieur. Ils sont maintenant à portée de nos fusils, monsieur.
yeah, die. Here you can see pretty much stops to guard this village. Just, you know what, now I see it, it's probably a good idea because I had no cavalry to try and, fight minutes before all my infantry is able to deploy, which is what I'm able to do. Damn it, I missed this again. This is probably my best tactical moment in this game. What I did is this cavalry charged into theirs, but I retreated from the cavalry over there and formed these into checkerboard squares. They're not perfect, I didn't have a lot of time to line it up exactly. But yeah, I did that, and then I lined them up over here. It's just supposed to form square, and if they charge on them, I could counter charge.
Our men are running, sir!
This strategy isn't a bad strategy. I get it pushed hard on the center. I don't even know what they're doing. I have no clue. I still don't. Why? At this point in the battle, it's probably...
Our men are running, sir!
Yeah. I'm being overrun in the center pretty badly. And I have to use my reserves. Which probably isn't great. My center. I have to use reserves so quickly, and I need to send out my reserve cavalry. The thing about charging cavalry is they'll trample your units, so you really have to be careful when charging. The cavalry, the artillery is still there. Doesn't do much.
Our men are running, sir!
Yeah, so at this point, a little update. Center is on the verge of collapse. Right is under immense pressure. So I'm gonna talk about that. Standard. And here, I'm not doing bad over here. I mean, these have lost a lot of units because these guys kept forming and charging. So yeah, I have lost, but On this part, they do good. I think their problem is they didn't keep enough reserves, or they didn't send extreme guards to guard over here like they did on my right. They too heavily focused on this side of my center. Maybe if they just sent like their Highlanders and these guys some rifles to hold them off and sent the rest over the ridge and form line, which didn't be the center.
Our men are running, sir!
Also, the good thing about reserves holding your center though is that they don't break easily, so it takes them a really long time. Gives you time to start. Why they put their artillery here? Absolutely no clue. They should have formed over here, which yeah, they would have been exposed to a lot. Well, not a lot of fire. They would have been exposed to some fire and put their cannons up here, because there's not really much evidence.
Our men are running, sir!
My cavalry is chasing these guys off the field. The tender event. Cavalry battle. What they should have done here is charged in. And maybe stopped. Because they again supplied all up. Oh, let's see. Also, this was the regiment of cavalry in the early cavalry battle. That's how conscripts were able to hold them off. Still don't know how, but I guess that somewhat luck. And now I'm sending my dragoons into the artillery, so they no longer have that advantage.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
This position isn't terrible. If they maybe did a bayonet charge, like down the line, like a mass bayonet charge on these, and then turned around and focused on those. Did a mass bayonet charge over there. And maybe, again, bayonet charge over here. They probably could have won if they used bayonet charges or instead of him sitting back and firing. Yeah, I think this is dim. Maybe, so I want to get a look. Ah, there he is. He has a top hat. Custom away. I still see balance of power still in my favor.
We have taken the building, sir!
I was able to do the bayonet charge. A lot of this battle was like kind of in the center, so it was never, the AI had a advantage. But still, this is better than the normal AI. Okay. Well, that was weird. I don't get for they still do ridiculous things, but not as ridiculous. actually lost to that up against before. The reason I kept so many reserves is because in my last battle against the AI, I deployed all my troops, expecting them to just sit there while I encircled them. No, they pushed up, defeated my lines pretty easily. And I didn't have any reserves, so I was able to push back in the center to try and support a flank. So. I should have charged these rifles because they have rifles, not bayonets, so they're really bad at melee. Sometimes the game.
Our men are running, sir!
Sometimes the game glitches out and they don't have any of the missions for a while.
Stop! Infanterie légère toute proche, monsieur.
Why they such? They don't have proper weapons charging. Why I didn't charge that? Just that. If the right or for the broken try and provide flanking fire for
Mettez-vous à couvert, imbécile!
Oh, just anyway, oh yeah, both cavalry, my center reserve and my right. Oh yeah, I also use this building. And I took the building over there, and now since I was able to get my grenadiers and conscripts over there, I'm letting them go in on my cavalry. Set up in the back, you can see now it's a lot in my fleet. Exposed flanks. Again, retreating. While the old guard that has. The gun is still there, even though it only has 73. Yeah, I really run my infantry and cavalry into the ground in these battles. If they just bayonet charged with these guys, right into there.
Our men are running, sir!
My men are on the verge of breaking. They just bayonet charged. This entire flank would probably been. But then I deployed my dragoons to save the day. A few of them guarded with spikes. But yeah, if they just, instead of staying over there, now I use my cavalry to make them stay there, so they wouldn't go over and do a bayonet charge. But yeah, if they just flanked over there, that bayonet charge, the right would have been theirs, which probably wouldn't have won them the battle since finally my
Our men are
centers,
running, sir!
my centers held until this flank has finally come in support. Now it's just charge! General I guess I didn't kill the general. I guess the general I made retreat. But I'm just gonna put out this.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Pretty sure that was the. I'm not looking at this. Really should have charged you while they had a chance. Because at that point, I mean, maybe. No, probably still not, since, you know, that would be a small dagger taking this way. But my army is pretty separated out, so maybe if they curved in to that
A glorious victory, sir, is soon
and
to
then
be
moved
yours.
over there. Oh, we have the cool Black Brunswickers, a last stand in square. So cool. But now, balance of power heavily in my favor. I'm gonna show you the last moments.
Infantry!
The last moment of the regiment, which that meant was the coolest game for infantry. And then the last their last game in my center. Now the rest of this battle is basically units forming and me chasing.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, since, you know, my units have been running around. Since my units have, you know, you've seen, been running around, just barely holding on to each flank. They have been very... I think all regiments... the conscripts did break. And they fought well. And they lost, like, 90 of their soldiers. All my regiments lost at least half their men and soldiers. You can see that my artillery didn't do much. These guys that deployed early in the battle had to retreat, didn't do much either. 537. Well, they did only end up having 11, but well. I'm sure you're able to see their statistics as well. But anyway,